Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to ya. Happy Thanksgiving. You can't even see my fall decorations. I was going to say it's the last night for them, but you can't even see my little pumpkins over here. So I guess it never mattered. I think you could see them better before. But anyways, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Tanya or TitaniumBuilt. Normally, we do talk true crime daily on this channel, but tonight we're talking a little bit about everything. This is Friendsgiving. We're going to be calling this first annual Friendsgiving. So hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Thank you, Elizabeth. I curled it earlier today, and then I tried to spruce it up a little, but there was no sprucing this thing up. But talk about being served a piece of humble pie. My sister-in-law today, her hair looked fabulous. Like, I was so jealous. I was like, your hair, my goodness. But hey, Suze, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving. Let's see who's in the chat. Hey, Ladybug. And I saw that you said you couldn't make it earlier. That's okay. I figured either people would be eating around that time or I think we had the live around like 10:30 or 11 or something like that. Wasn't it? Or was it earlier than that? It could have been even earlier than that. But I figured if people couldn't make it, I'd have a live tonight. And we did do a poll. Let me check the poll. So today we did a poll. I just said tonight, would you rather have a Friendsgiving live and we could talk about whatever y'all want and do like open panel, or would you rather continue, our coverage on the Pike to Massacre? Because I know everyone is into that. I mean, like we were doing good the other night. So I wanted to give you the guys the option because it's, a holiday. And you guys picked this one, 67% over 33%. So here we are. Let me get back over to here. You guys, did you have a good one, Mary Beth? Like, did you have a good Thanksgiving? I can imagine Mary Beth having a good Thanksgiving. She seems like she'd be such a good cook. Hey, Catherine, welcome in. Hey, Faith. And I saw it. You said something about you were eating with family tomorrow. Oh, Catherine said it was really good. My son, daughter, and boyfriend do it all. A lot to be thankful around my table. That isn't that the best when you don't have to do it anymore. Like usually, moms go from them having to do all of the cooking for all of the holidays to they kind of pass the torch to the daughter-in-laws. That's what my mom kind of had to, I think, in a way. Yeah, she did. She kind of had to. It was hard for her to stand to cook that long. Hey, Catherine. Other Catherine with a C. It's good to see you guys. I'm just reading the chat as I go along. Oh, your stepson hosted this one? 13 of you guys. Wow. There wasn't that many of us this year. We were down a couple people. Mary Beth, of course, you served the homeless all day. I was telling Vincent just about how sweet you are. Of course you did. Oh, they're lucky to have people like you. They are. I think my nephew is doing the same thing today because he came in and he's 11. And my nephews, they have a heart of gold. My brother has a heart of gold. Like, so does their mom. But I just know my brother. And my brother, would do anything for anybody. So my nephew is taking plates of food out. My sister-in-law's like, what the heck's going on? And then I think it clicked in her head and she was like, oh, he's taking these to this guy. And I'm like listening in. And she's like, okay, that's enough food, Dominic or whatever. And in my mind, I just wanted to tell him, never lose that willingness to help someone else, oh, it was so sweet. It was very sweet. It was very, very sweet seeing him do that. Hey, Mr. Rosebud. What Thanksgiving is, I don't know. Yeah, I think I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, I know that this sounds like pretty, probably, I guess, ignorant, but United States, we're the only one, right, to celebrate? Because, I guess we would be, but I really don't. I guess we just like to celebrate holidays. If we could throw in a couple extra holidays, we would. Hey, G of Twins. And I think we actually have. I think we have slipped in a couple new holidays in there. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Dreamcatcher. It's good to see everybody. It's really good to see you guys. Hey, Tony. She's got her Santa beside her name now. She's ready. She's like, Thanksgiving is over, out the door. Let's go. Is anybody doing any Black Friday shopping? I really want to find something that I need. I don't need anything, but I want to go out early in the morning in like my PJs and go get my stuff. I've never done it before. I've always worked Black Friday. I would probably hate it to tell you the truth. I'd probably like go to park somewhere and not be able to park and then just be like, okay, I'm over it. Hey, sailor. Like I'm done. But be careful if you guys do go out, because they're not in their right minds anymore. And a lot of people, whenever they're out shopping, they're not thinking of like the things around them. They're thinking about where they have to go next. So be careful out there. I sound like my mother. My mom used to say that to me. Hey, Mandy. Oh, look at your baby. With this little extra eye. It looks like one of those little pasty eyes, like the little sticker ones. Can I borrow that actually? If that is an extra one, I need one. Hey, Cat's Life. Cat's Life's here. Hey, Ashley. When I saw my niece today, I was like, you and her would get along. You guys would get along really well. I just know it. I don't know. Just she was helping. It was like, I don't know. You're always so helpful and stuff. And so is she. And she was like putting together pretty much like all of Thanksgiving because my sister-in-law had a really bad headache. I felt so bad. So she had a headache. So she was like kind of out of commission for a minute. So my other two nieces, one's in her 20s and the other one is 15. Them and my brother came together and whipped up Thanksgiving, and Vincent ate so much food. He's in a food coma on the bed right now. He's done. Him and the cat are sleeping. They're they're in a food coma after all that food they ate. Down to like the desserts and stuff. I mean, they did such a good job. Hey, Elizabeth, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. They laughed at me when they asked me what I make at home. I said, well, like the same stuff mom makes. Then I start reading it off and they're like, yeah, so like pretty much the same thing, but like just different ingredients. Like, because I was like hamburgers or like I said, or like, spaghetti or like sloppy joes or tacos. And he was like, so like the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, Canadian Nana. And it could, Friendsgiving could be for either side because it's not really Thanksgiving. It's going to be just us hanging out. Since we technically can't eat together. Maybe one day. Wouldn't that be something? It's good to see everybody. I know I say that a million times, but it is good to see you guys. Dreaming of blue skies and sandy beaches. And I told my family about y'all today. They didn't know about you guys. That's how long it's been. Since I've been around my family, I have not told them that I had a YouTube channel. My brother said he was going to listen tonight before he goes to bed. Now I'm nervous. Great. Way to put the pressure on. I'm just kidding. He's serious. Welcome in. You're like, I was looking at our Nightbot because on Nightbot, it tells us who our top chatter is. And it tells us like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down. Like I'm even in there. Like I forget what number I am, but I'm pretty far down, obviously. But because I'm here every night and I type in the chat, that's why. I'll have to tell you about the top ones though. Oh, you're tired now. I hear you there. Hey, Doodlebug. It was my Thanksgiving was really, really good. It was beyond needed. I'll tell you what, Ashley, yeah, you would get along with my brother. I walked into the house today and I thought it was a goat. They have a dog kennel. It's always been there because they have always had little dogs that they'd put in there, So I walk in and I look at Vincent. I'm like, is that a goat in the kitchen? In the dining room? A goat? Like a baby goat? And we found out later it was a lamb. It was a lamb. But my brother said they normally don't have them, like, they don't normally breed them, like, this time of year. Normally, it's, like, spring, summer they have them. And I guess my nephew was riding with his buddy, like, his friends. I don't know, he's 11, so who I don't know what he means by buddy. I'm assuming the buddy and his mom, and they ended up picking up the lamb because it had its umbilical cord still attached, and it was trying to go, like, in the fence, and they got out, and they were looking everywhere. Like, they went all up and down through that fence line. They were trying to find if there was any, like, any other sheep. There was no other sheep or lamb. I keep calling it sheep, but a lamb. So no other lambs. So they're like, "What do we do? Like, we can't just leave it out here. It's cold, it's freezing." So it was a baby at the time, and my brother has a farm. So they bottle feeding the baby. They're bottle feeding the baby. It's cute. It's cute. It can fit in a little dog kennel, and then when it wants out, it just makes this, like, weird noise, and then they let it out with their dogs to go to the bathroom. It thinks they said it thinks it's a dog at this point because my brother has, like, 5 dogs. I just think that's so funny. "Hey, Chatty, welcome in." And I'm getting down to the bottom here. "Hey, Tennessee gal. Hey, pretty K." Actually, let me go up here. We got some gifted memberships already. Thank you guys so much. Gone Girl, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. You gift a lot to the channel, and I appreciate that so much. And so do you, Bob. Thank you. So if you guys got any of the memberships, make sure to let Gone Girl or Bob know, "Hey, thanks. Thanks for giving me a membership." You know? It's a tier 1 too. So it's like the second one up. It's pretty cool. It depends, like, I think on how much they are is where they put them. So, hey, Cyber Warrior. Have you got your trees up, Ashley? Or what happened with your trees? Are your trees okay? Your little cardinal tree's okay, right? A meltdown. It's a meltdown in the parking lot for me. Okay, yeah, I won't do it then. You know, because I really don't like to be around that many people. Like, when I just go to Target right now, just like the last couple of weeks, it's been really busy. I'm like, I'm just here for, like, some Touchland hand sanitizer and, like, I don't know, just something else that's super small. Like the other day was like water or something, you know? And I'm just like, this line's all the way back to cosmetics. Ninja air fryer. I think we have a Ninja. We do. We have the big one. It's like the Grilly XL or something. Ninja Grilly air fryer grill. It's like a grill and an air fryer in one. Let me know if it's the same one that you got. It's really nice. I don't air fry much other than French fries, but at Target on video games. I hear that they've had some good sales at Target. You'll be safely shopping from home. Good, Catherine. Exactly. And if you're gonna go out, what my mom always suggested, and she's smart. We were from Philadelphia, but I grew up in a small town. So she really instilled those big, like those city values though in us, like to be smarter, have more common sense, be vigilant. So if you're going to go out and you have to take your purse with you, right? As a woman, us women, we like to take our purse, take a body bag, and then put it underneath your jacket. So put it over, like say this is what I was going to be wearing. Put my crossbody on, and then put your jacket on top of your purse. Because if they go to grab your purse, they're going to have to take you with it. Because it's going to be underneath your jacket. Just little word of advice. Also, my mom used to tell me, and this is gross, but when you go to your car, make sure that you stand back, like away from your vehicle, unlock it, and then just kind of look underneath of it, because there are people known to like sit under your car, like lay under your car and try to like slice your leg. That way you'll drop your packages and you'll be like, "Oh my God, my leg," go to your wound, and then they steal all your stuff that way. Pretty gross. People are crazy. Hey, pretty K. Just figured I'd give you some tips and tricks. DM, did you have a good holiday? Oh, wait. Yeah. I was like, oh, wait. But then you're not you're you're from Florida. I'm like, hold on a second. Did you have one? I would celebrate. Actually, I think I'd celebrate even if I was Canadian. I say, I'm just gonna celebrate it. He'll probably listen in when he's gonna go to sleep. He said he listens to stuff like this before bed, and I'm the same way. It's so funny. I listen to the same exact stuff. I'm like, huh, how about that? And we haven't seen each other in so long, it seems like. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Garrett. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Christina. I actually came home and took off my the stuff I wore for Thanksgiving right away. And I think I got one picture of me and Vincent in the car. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Hey, Amanda. I'm so bad about taking pictures. I should take more. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so very much. It must have been maybe I got the glow about me because I saw my family and stuff today. It's been a while. Vincent he couldn't believe it. He's like, "Has it been really 2 years? 2 years?" I said, "This Christmas it would have been." How do you change? Okay, if no one in the chat knows, we'll figure it out. I think you have to go to your settings. I think that's where it's at. Like, and your settings are normally, I think, down at the bottom left. But I'm not sure if you're on a phone. In the case of the runaway sheep, right? That's the next one. Hey, X. And my brother just won't say no to nothing. It's my nephew had a pigeon. When I said, "Where's our mother?" Because my mom used to get upset with me. Not really upset, but you know how it goes. When I would bring stray dogs home, okay? My brother's got a sheep, lamb, whatever it is in his kitchen. He's getting ready to take it up. I think he's getting ready to take it to the property tomorrow up to their farm to, get it all ready and get hay stuff ready for it. But he has that. And then my nephew has a pigeon. Why? I don't know. I forget why he told me he had it, but it was beautiful. It was a beautiful pigeon. I'm like, what are you? And one of them's 22. The one with the pigeon's 22. And he's still picking up strays. Like, what the just very funny, very funny. Like, and my mom would have been she would have had, oh my lord, she would have been like, I don't even know what she would have done if she would have saw a lamb in the kitchen. But she did go over one day and he had baby ducks in his bathtub that he was getting ready to take up to the farm. He just wanted to give him some water before and a swim before he took them. My brother's the sweetest person. Yeah. Look under your card, check your back seat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you say you did have it, Ashley? Ashley has a lot of trees she puts up. Head on a swivel, yep. And it sucks. It shouldn't be like that, Hey, Sharon. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. You really don't. I'm just laughing at some of the comments. Hey, Dark Willow. Yeah, I wanted to come on for a little bit, talk to you guys. Hey, Redwater. They never really they never really invited him, did they? Oh, Christopher. Oh, Chris. Imagine that, Imagine we've been taught a lot of things in our textbooks that weren't. No wonders why my grandpa would side eye stuff. Okay, yeah, send me a picture. Oh, bacon pies. See, that's the way to do it the night before. That's the way to do it. I took a bottle of wine and no one even saw me bring it in. I brought it in like a brown like handle bag, and I put their Christmas card in there for them, and I was like, "What do I do with this wine? I need to chill it 'cause it was like a rosé or rose wine or something." And I stuck it in the freezer, and I completely forgot about it. And, like, I just even tell them. So I was like, when I got in the car, I was like, "I don't wanna go back in." I was like, "It'll be a surprise for them when they go to open their freezer up next time." I mean, hopefully they open it soon, so they see it. But I got them like, a huge bottle too. I think yeah, my brother had a beer today. I think they drink. I was gonna say, I think they drink. And today was, I believe it was the first time, because I don't ever go to Chillicothe, like where I grew up, was the first time that I went down there and I didn't have a beer, didn't have a single sip of alcohol. Like, I was surprised. His name's Anthony. Tony is what we call him. I call him. No one else calls him that but me. I just That was his name until he decided. He was like 18. He's like, "I wanna be called Anthony now." And I'm like, "What? No, we're not doing that." But yeah, a pigeon. It's the prettiest pigeon I've ever seen. I'm like, "What it?" And he has its feet where they're like, he got its feet like where he can't, like, they can't take off or fly away right now. And it's little. I mean, I'm just like, "What is up with y'all over here?" Like, I thought a cat and 2 dogs was nuts. But yeah, that's my family. That's my fam. It sounds like my kind of place of people. Really, I think actually you'd fit right on in. I think they take you over me. My brother was, like, having us look at all kinds of stuff. He's like, "You wanna see my stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, sure." Showed me his radishes that he grew. I'm like, I forgot to tell him, but I just thought it was so funny. Do you guys remember, like, when in your 20s, hey, Stephanie, um, going out the night before Thanksgiving was, like, the thing to do? Does anyone else remember that, or is that just my town that did that? Hey, Mike. It was even bigger. Hey, Pippi Longstocking. It was even bigger than, like, if you were to go out for, like, Christmas break or, New Year's. It was the day to go out. I just remember I was putting on my pajamas last night, and they're new, and I was so excited about them. And I was like, "I've really grown. I've really grown." So I didn't know if that was, like, in all towns, but it was in our small town. I know, I have a feeling that I know that one might freeze. I might have to call him or text him and say, "Hey, open up the refrigerator." Thank you. Should I tell him? Maybe I'll tell him. Oh, it's only 8:45. Okay, it's not too late. I'll tell my niece. It was nice being around family today. Hopefully you guys got to see some family today as well. And some people, they don't wanna see their family. So if you didn't wanna see them, hopefully you didn't if you didn't want to. "Oh, look at your dog." Yeah, that was the biggest day, yeah. I thought so. I just remember having so much fun. There was just always so many people out. Me and Mama Shoney's at 4:30 for breakfast before shopping. Now that is the way to do it. Now that's the way to do it. Yeah, Mike, are those your real eyes? I wanna know. He puts the eye emoji. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet. Liberty, hello. Did I see Aries? Aries Pure? Wherever you are, Aries. Hey, Garrett, if I didn't say hey to you. Really? 8 deep currently, but eat so Buzz got killed. Aw. Well, welcome to Welcome to my family where they keep birds and I don't like birds. I don't like they're loud, but I've never really I think it's 'cause I think I've always been kinda nervous about birds because I used to, go to this one lady's house and her bird, she had a macaw, and that thing would talk after you and repeat you. Couldn't talk bad about her. She'd be told. Her damn bird. We let her bird out the door one day. I thought she was gonna die. This lady, I mean, I and she because she was old, and this was, like, her best friend, and I could not believe we did that like, we didn't mean to do that. We were kids, we didn't know that it would fly right out the door. It did. But we found it. We got it. My brother actually, I think, got it back for us. Thank goodness. You gotta see your grandparents today? Oh my gosh, that's awesome that you get us like, that you have your grandparents to, like, see. That's awesome. Black Friday is dead, yeah. I should just shop on Amazon. It'll come quicker. Really, than if I were to go stand in line somewhere. Thank you, True Crime Lullabies. Happy Thanksgiving to ya. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Let us know in the chat. I'm scrolling. Hey, Cat K. That was so nice. Thank you. Yeah, this macaw was, like, so smart, and I think that what we were doing was we were, like, rearranging her furniture or something. She would have a This woman took advantage of us as kids, okay? She would have us clean no wonders why I clean the way I do. She would have us, like, move her furniture, vacuum behind it, like, once a week, we would go clean her house, and we would get paid, and at the time, this wasn't crap. We're not gonna say, "Oh, but it was this and this money," because it wasn't, it was the same currency. She'd give us $10. Now, maybe if it was 20, it would have been worth it. But this furniture was heavy. It was that 1980s furniture. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the wood on the front, and it had the brown with, like, the tan, like, it almost looked like a nature scene or something on the couch. Everybody had that same couch pretty much in the '80s, early '90s. It was that heavy couch. That thing was heavy, let me tell you. She'd be like, "Vacuum right behind here." "Oh, you missed a spot," because she was in a wheelchair, so she'd always be, like, having us get everywhere, which was fine. But Orpha, you coulda gave us an extra 10. Because I remember one time I wanted to buy what are those things called? Chia Pet, and they were $20, and I couldn't get the Chia Pet 'cause I only had $10. I remember that. I remember that vividly. I should go get a Chia Pet. I should buy myself a Chia Pet now. Nah, she wasn't too bad. She was kinda mean, but she wasn't too bad. She was just older, and we were kids, so wow, cat cake, that sounds good. My brother and them, they made a lot. I don't eat a lot, I'm picky, and they know it, but they had mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, rolls, a turkey and a ham because they always do both, baked beans, green bean casserole, I believe she made that. Yeah, Danielle made the casserole. Um, baked macaroni and cheese. It was, like, all homemade. I think Vincent went back for, like, 4 plates. I don't know what else. There was more, and then she had, like, desserts and stuff too. Homemade pigeons are awesome. He's gonna keep it. Oh, Mary Beth, that's okay. She's quiet. He's sleepy. Man, you do a lot for other people. That's gonna come back to you. Do you play the lottery, Mary Beth? That's so sweet, Ashley. A couch weighed 200 plus pounds. Those couches were heavy. I know that. I could probably look it up. Oh, no way, Betty Boop. 6 months, 8 months ago, his wife cooked and invited all 7 of us sisters over. So thankful for today. Oh, look at that. Doctor said 6 months, 8 months ago. Does he look pretty good? Everything look, for what's happening? Sometimes doctors can be a little wrong with their math. I hope you have him here for Christmas. I hope you have him here for New Year. Hope you have him here for a lot longer. Someone else lost their brother just recently in the chat. We were talking about it earlier. Mary Beth does need a foot rub. Mountain Treasures missed out on Thanksgiving. Roads were snow covered out, all and dangerous. Had to turn around and go home. Aw. Well, it's better to be safe, than to like be stuck in a ditch or get in a car accident. And then if you're in a ditch and they don't see you, or coming back from my brother's house, we ran out of gas 3 times. All 3 times were on 4th of July when I told Vincent to stop and get some gas. Actually, it wasn't 3 times gas. It was once gas, twice with the flat tire. I'm like, are you kidding? We just called Geico, but still, they took forever to come. And I get nervous sitting on the side of a highway with semis going by, and the whole car shakes, No, yeah, and I'm talking about Pippi Longstocking. That furniture was. I'm about to just put an 80s retro couch. They'll probably have so many. Yeah, they're gonna have 2. Oh wait, right here. Is this it? Oh my God, did I find it? This is it. Oh my. Is this the one? The velour couch. Oh man, how did I? It doesn't have wood on the front, but I thought it did. It must just be must be thick wood in the bottom of it, or like in the inside of it. There's that couch. Or there's a rendition of it. Everybody had that couch. I bet you these couches are so expensive now. I bet you. Let's see how much. It's not telling me. I bet you that couch is probably worth. I bet you they charge $3,000 for that ugly thing. You look like you'd be picky. I am picky. I am. I'm the worst. I'm very picky. I don't know, and I wish I wasn't. Like, I wish I loved all food, but I don't. I hate most food. I don't hate most food. I'm very just give me a Chick-fil-A kids meal. I'm literally like that. Like, just if you were to feed a child, like a 3-year-old, I'll eat it. Hey, Camellia. Call Gobbler Aaron. Why does that sound like that sounds like Aries to me. That Oh, that's nice. I don't know. I should ask. That's a good question to ask him myself. Because I know that he watches it, but I don't even really know what he watches. Like, I know he watches like anime. I wonder if he would have a favorite character. We're gonna have to get him in here to do a Q&A one night, because I think I would learn a lot through you guys, because he's just so quiet. But I gotta say, well, I'm gonna say it's for his birthday, but it's really for the both of us. One of those things. It's really just for us to do, but it's an advent calendar, and it's for couples, and it's like the different things, like go see a movie that you normally wouldn't go see. Well, heck, we wouldn't go normally see a movie. So anything that we will do to get us out of the house would be nice. So I got that. You're in Lancaster. I don't know. I used to be 45 minutes, but I moved, and I have no idea where I live, apparently. An hour and 30 minutes away now. I'm over towards the southwest. Oh, Garrett said you're in his neck of the woods. Okay. Look at that. Got a lot of Ohio people. Oh, whoever's oh, that's Ashley, probably. Furniture isn't made that well now. No, it's not. I forgot I had it up there. Nothing's made that well anymore. Do you remember, like, cars, how they used to be made? Shoot, if I would have gotten my car accident in 1970 something or 1960 something, the tree probably would have moved instead of me, instead of me moving. You had a flowered one like that your first marriage? Oh, hell, I had one close to that. There I think there's another rendition is the one I'm trying to think of. Like, I think this is close, but this isn't the one. This isn't quite the one. I'm about to go back to the drawing board to see if I can because it's close. I think that the one that, you guys probably had is probably that one, is the one that we're all thinking of. But it was like, oh, here it is. Here it I found it. It says anyone else's parents or grandparents have a couch like this growing up. Okay. Let me see if I can blow it up. Okay, I can't blow it up, but I think this is the one. This is pretty funny. Is that it? Whoopsie, with the flowers? I don't know if I can zoom in. There we go. Yeah, look, it has a little house or something on it. I don't know what it is, a little church or something. I don't know, a little house, but it's like a little nature scene with the flowers. Look at me, I'm gonna be taking, I think it was Ladybug. Yeah, Ladybug. I'm gonna be taking Ladybug way back. It hurt my eyes too. Oh, North Dakota. Oh, I bet it's freezing up there. Oh, yeah, I wanna get one of those things to hold your keys, like the little clouds, and they magnetically work, but yeah, I think this is it. Your friend had this going, girl? It might be a log cabin, I think you might be right, PKC. My parents never had this ugly couch, but they took a lot of pictures on one similar to it. Now, where let's get our eyes together, and we thought that was cute. What was cute about that? Like, the nature scene? Was it the nature scene of it? Man, we really liked weird stuff, though. I mean, we carpeted our bathrooms at one point, right? That's just yeah, true. See, true crime lullabies. We used to have wood panel walls. Now they're coming back, like but they're real small wood. But it's like the same, kind of concept. Look at this. This is on a wood panel wall. The couch. Let me see if I can blow it up anymore. Let me move my iPad. Let's see. Wait, that's me moving the whole dang screen. I'm not on. It's moving you guys. There we go. I think that's as good as I can get it. That's pretty close. And who bought these? I mean, where'd you buy these couches? Just regular super centers, like Big Sandy or whatever they call those. I'm trying to think. Ashley Furniture. I bet you they were nice. That Velcro feel. The Velcro feel. Or not Velcro, I mean velvet. Not Velcro. Sears. Oh, yeah, Sears used to be the place to get that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to think of. We grew up with a gray couch. It was like gray striped. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was pretty much like almost all one solid color. I might have had a little pink into it, actually. I think my mom liked the color pink. Somehow she would incorporate that. But we had a flowered couch at one point. She spent $1,200 on that couch. I remember. I remember thinking, no. Sears fell way off. Yeah, we don't even have a Sears here anymore. They took our Sears out of the mall years ago. And yeah, we had Piper furniture stores at Big Sandy. Yeah, because my mom always went to Big Sandy, even though I swear their stuff's way overpriced for what you get. Green Eyed Monster said I had that couch. I should have did a poll before I showed the couch. Like, I should have been like, "Do you guys know what I'm talking about?" And then shown you. I remember those. The pennies in the Sears Christmas wish book catalogs. They were thick. I remember they would come in thick. There was another one that I remember. And it had, like, pictures of, like, dolls and stuff, and it was before American Girl dolls, though, but it would have, like, little dolls in it, and I'd always want the dolls. Oh, someone got I wonder who the architect or designer was of that couch. I bet you we would be surprised that they probably designed so many other things that are, like, we'd be like, "Oh, wow." The Toys R Us catalog. Yeah, we didn't have a Toys R Us near us, so I never got to go. That's sad. No wonders why my parents left me in the Rite Aid at the toy section. No wonders why they did that one time. No, we never had, like we had a Sears, but we didn't have, like, a Toys R Us or anything good. I lived in such a small town. We had a JCPenney's and a Sears, and it was in a strip mall, and then there's, like, other little stores in between, and I forget what other stores were even in between. They've changed them so much now, so there Finger Hut, you like that one? Oh, Betty Boop. Oh, your boss used to be the store manager at a Sears? Oh, yeah. They're going out. I couldn't imagine, I mean, the place I used to work for, the boutique, like, that I put that boutique together, like, it's out of business, and it really made me sad because I always felt like they were, like, my competition in a way, you know? And for my competition just to go away like that, like, I'm like, No, get back here." I don't know if they're still I'm gonna brush my hair. I don't know if they're still, in other, like, locations. I'm gonna have to check. I just see a gray hair. I thought I saw something shiny. Y'all, I said, I just see a gray hair?" No, I don't remember that, Chatty. Service merchandise? It sounds fun, though. You remember service merch? I don't remember that. I must be out of the age group for that one. 65% gray already. I know, so is everyone in my family but me. I just I keep plucking them. 'Em. They're in the back. I can't see them. Vincent created this monster by pointing them out. He's like, "Oh, I'll just get it." Like, 'cause it was just, like, 1. And then 9 years later, you know, you get a few more. I knew what you meant, ladybug. See, and Garrett, I think that's what it was. Yeah, this customer service. I wanna call him so bad and be like, "If you still had me and Jennifer, would you" or just me in that store, because I was the one that ran that store, but I'm just thinking of all 3 stores, would you be closing them, like and I guarantee you they'd say no, they wouldn't, because we were pulling their numbers, and I don't know how we were killing ourselves doing it, actually. I know how we were doing it. It was it was terrible. It was to the point where I went and drank one day. I was like, "I'm out of here. I'm going to get drunk." And I did. And I don't and I don't drink like that, and I don't want to get drunk. But you best bet I did. Every grade does have a story. I wish, like, if I would just it would come in, like, maybe in highlight form or all together. My niece is letting hers all come in. She's embracing the gray. Hey, Beaky. Happy Thanksgiving. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody that came in. I didn't wish you happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I had a banner actually from yesterday or today. Look at that. Yeah. Well, like, my customer service game was on point to the point where I could sell, fire and hell. I really could. I could sell, like, anything in that store, and it wasn't I'm not good at sales. Like, I don't wanna make it like, "Oh, she's really good at sales." I'm terrible at sales. Like, I feel like I am. I I'm not, like, pushy, but when it comes to clothing and women, I could sell some stuff. But if I were to cold call somebody and try to get them to buy, like, some steaks off me, I would never succeed in that field. But when it comes to, dressing women or men, sign me up. Aw, thanks, Aries. I thought you were here under a different name earlier. I was like, "That sounds like something Aries would say." Yeah, I like talking people into, like, seeing if I can get them to buy the clothes. And plus I had numbers to hit, you know? And so when you hit those numbers, you get super excited. But I never made people buy stuff that I never would let anyone buy stuff that didn't look good on them. Like, even if I had to tell them, like, "This, I think, would look better in this way," like, I would word it. You gotta use your words, gotta use your words wisely, but you don't want people to walk out of your store and not feel comfortable. And I worked in a curvy girl store, and I didn't want my curvy girls that were a size 14 to be wearing a size 10 just because they wanted to get in that 10. Girl, embrace that size 14. You're gonna look way better. You're gonna feel better. Let's just do it all day long. And then people liked me because I was honest, but I could sell anything. Like, I used to have this one lady come in on Saturdays. She was my speed shopper. Like, drop everything you're doing. She's gonna spend, like, anywhere from 700 to $1,000 in your store within 20 minutes, if that. Like, and she won't bother you. She just needs you. She won't bother you once she's in the fitting room or whatever. She just needs you for that initial, like, 20 minutes to help her pull items to try on. And so I would just have them pulled for her. Like, I just knew when she was coming. I'm like, "I know she's gonna be here soon." And so I would be running around for, like, 20 minutes, but it'd all be worth it because I'd have, like, a good sale and she was a good friend. Like, she became a good friend, and it was fun. It was literally like a gotta be fast speed shopping. Yeah. Well, Aries, you got us. You can hang out with us so you're not alone because it does suck this time of year. Does it can weigh on people's mental health really a lot. I mean, like, really bad. Hey, Christine. I don't know if I said it. Hi to Christina. Oh, come in. Yeah, customer service, like, and the customer isn't always right. But there's a way to word things. You know what I mean? There's a way to work things out all the time, you know? I don't know, there's just always a way to work things out with the customer to make them happy and make you happy. I know that there's been times okay, so one night I was done for. I was just exhausted. They were working me 60, 70 hours a week at this place. I was on my feet. I couldn't sit down. There was 12 cameras on me that audited me every night. If you did anything wrong and they caught you, like, stand behind the counter or doing anything wrong, they would flash your picture on for 35 other stores to see. I mean, it was just like um embarrassing. So, my customer service, I always felt like it had to be, like, really, really good all the time, and it was in my brain, like, I drank the Kool-Aid, like, it was in my head. Well, this one lady comes in, she came in 2 minutes before we closed, and I was defeated at that point. Like, I just was like, there was something wrong. I don't know if it was something dental. I was in pain. It was my hands. I ended up having overworked hands. That's what it was. They ended up that I ended up having their what's called overworked hands. My hands would flame up after a certain time, and they would get real red, and they would just like flame up. And I'm like, what the hell is going on with my hands? And that's what they ended up calling it. So she was like in my clearance aisle area, and she found this skirt, and she's like, "Can I try this on?" And it just like came out like of me, like you could tell I wasn't trying to be a bitch, but I think it came off that way. And I was just like, yeah, yeah, we're just getting ready to close. That's fine. And like the way I said it, it was bitchy. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have to." And I just started crying. And I was like, "No, you're fine." And then she was crying, I was crying, like we were both like, she's like, "I don't have to, it's okay." I'm like, "No, you have to." She's like, "No, I don't have to." I was like, "No, you have to do it now. Like, I'm forcing you to try the skirt on." I felt so bad for her. I gave her an extra discount. She ended up not buying the skirt, but she bought a necklace, and I gave her a discount. We did like military at the time, so it was fine. Gave her a military discount because I felt so bad for this girl, like having to like, deal with me because that wasn't her problem that I was being overworked and my hands were flaming up. But, that's my story. And I felt so bad. She ended up coming back to the store many more times after that, and we were just fine. It was just one of those I wish I think I have pictures of that still. Hey, Austin. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving yourself. I was stuck there for a minute and wasn't scrolling down. You've never worked retail? Yeah. Ugh. All medical field. Much respect to you, Christina. It's they're kind of similar. They're kind of similar. You'd have to take care of people, and sometimes you got to really take care of people. You got to baby them a little bit and make them feel special. And you do, Garrett. I do too. I do it on my online store, and a lot of places where I live, they do that because it's right beside a military base. So yeah, you do. You have to meet people's needs. And I've like everybody that I've ever had like come to me, like since I've had my own boutique, like on Google, I have a 5.0, rating. At My ratings are really good. So that's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. I know I don't have a Black Friday sale going. Oh my gosh, guys, what are we gonna do? Holy camole, let's get on there and do something. Man, that's good. I'm like, that's good. Why are we asking me for all this? Okay. Thanks for reminding I didn't even remind myself. So that's not good. Let's see. Where's that? There it is. It's weird. I need to figure this out because I can't do I want to do like certain things, but the way it is, it's like either you have to like do the whole website pretty much um or nothing at all. It's weird. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Let's do a percentage and then. Oh, we could do. Let's do all products. Let's see. So that's tomorrow. Well, we could do it starting tonight. Run it through the 30th. Let me see if I can do specific products. I'm trying to see if it'll like let me do specific. Yeah, but then you have to like, it's just so weird. Like you could do a specific product, but then you have to like go back and do it each time. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of hard. Um, oh, and I do have some really cute stuff on my site, like some stuff for like Christmassy type. So let me see. Let's go here. We're gonna do all products. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is 30% off all products, which is like insanity because some of the products, that's insanity. But we're doing it. And then anything over $75, I will send out a free pair of earrings. I can't put that in there. I don't know why. Maybe I can put it in a different one. Oh, wait. But you need, let me make sure that this works. And the code is going to be Black Friday. So I'll put that in the chat too in just a minute. And then maybe we can do, I don't know if it'll let me. No, you have to like, that's okay. I just will throw the earrings in. Yeah, the code will be Black Friday. And I'll make sure that I do a post as well. Let me find the StreamYard so I can come back to you guys. I'm like, so I can come back over here and give you guys the, like, we have really good candles and stuff too, and soaps. I have this soap. I'll have to show it to you. It's like a Christmas soap. But it's not really a Christmas soap though. It's like a soap that you can use all year. But it's just like the name of it. And we're talking about selling stuff, and I'm like, look at me. I better get over here and sell some stuff. That's not really what it was, but it reminded me that I need to do a Black Friday sale in case anybody wants to. So Black Friday, it will be the code that you'll use. So I sell jewelry, clothing. What do I sell, guys? Jewelry, clothing, accessories, like, any kind of accessories you guys could think of. Candles, soaps, lotions. Like these home pillows here, like these little throw pillows that go on the floor, or you can use them as a pillow on like your couch or your bed. Those type of things. Trying to think of what else. I have a website. Let me put the website in the chat. How about that? Oopsie. How about that? Well, and I can even show you my website too. Because I'm actually going to, there's the website, and I wanted to actually mark down something. Go back. This sweater, I want it to. It was 80. Okay, I'm gonna mark it down to 65. It's a really pretty sweater. Like, it's so heavy and beautiful. Let me see if I can pop up my website. My niece said she wants to buy stuff from my store. I thought that was cute. I was like, that's why you have me to give you stuff, for the holidays or whatever. And I do need to order more really quick. I need to order some this week while Vincent's off of work. Have him like help me just sit in here with me. But this is my website, and then you can go through here, and then you can just, like, click over. Um, these metallic bronze vases are so pretty. And I do have some curvy clothes. I'm hoping to get in more clothing, for you guys. And then you just, like, just scroll you can just scroll all over and just look around, but, and then just says a little bit about me, and then that's about it. And then you just click on the item if you want whatever item you wanna see. And you can pay in PayPal too, so 4 installments or all at once. This little jacket's super cute. Um, I was gonna show you. I don't know if there's an easier way to look at this. I'm sure there is. I should know. It's my but I never get on that often. This is cute. I love this little mocha set. Um, and then there was another two-piece set. We only have like 1 or 2 left. I don't even know what sizes are left. But it's the warmest thing I've ever, 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 ever worn. And then, oh yeah, we have bath steamers and bath bombs. And these are the little things I was telling you about. It's called Lump of Coal soap, and they're super, super cute. So you get like you get the lump of coal it's soap. It's like a body detoxifier. So someone that is actually on this channel that watches us, they've ordered 3 of them already. So they love it. It's the same soap that I carry in my store. So it just comes in this box. And then it's like stamped, and it has like a little like funny thing that it says like you're on the naughty list. It's like, supposed to be because it's a lump of coal. But it's a really cute gift idea if you needed anything, needed a gift idea. But it's made with organic cocoa butter and then many other essential oils. I probably just didn't want, there's probably just a list. I didn't list them out. But cedar wood, lump of coal. And then you get the black satin bag and the wax sealed certificate of naughty from Santa. Nice. So you've been a member for 5 months. Awesome. Yes, I can. I have my list here, but I'm going to write that down again because I think, actually, let me see where my list is. Yeah, let's write it down again because I've been starting on this side. So, because I want to do Discord and I need to do some stuff on the second channel too. You got a lump of coal one year, green-eyed monster. Oh yeah, the candle. Yeah, I do have a candle with a wooden wick. I love it. I love that candle. I had to stop burning the candles because I've had going to Bath and Body Works where their candles are like way overpriced. Like more than mine, like by $10 almost. And they mine burn it on like 100 hours or more, and theirs burn it 35 to 45. So I'm getting suckered. But right now they have the scent winter in. If there's one thing that if someone was like, what would you like? Anything winter from Bath and Body Works, the scent winter. I want all the candles. I want all the room sprays. I want it all. I want them all. My dad loved that scent. He actually hated that scent, but since I had it in my house, that was what I had like burning. He was like, he's like, I love the scent because I smells like you when I'm at work. Like I could smell you when, because I was this little girl. I was like, oh. So now I'm always running in there. Like as soon as they get their candles out for the Christmas season, I'm like, please don't take this candle away. Yeah, the Woodwick one. Thank you, Austin. You have 5 sisters? Oh, wow. Are you the only boy? 5 sisters? All the scent leaves. No, I like it too. It does smell good. I like there was one, it was like honeycomb and something. They don't have it anymore. Let me go back up and see what you guys were saying. That's funny. Green Eye Monster said I got a lump of coal. And thank you for being a member for 5 months. At 6 months, you'll get a new arm, a new titanium arm. There are certain smells that remind you of just, you know, a good time. And he'll help me with the Discord. He just needs to tell me how to set I think I set the room up right, I just don't know how to chat in there. I just wanna know what I'm doing. So, let me know if you guys ever get on the site and you need help. If I'm ever out of something, like my stock says I haven't, but I don't, or something weird happens, I'll always reach out through the email. It happened with one of our ladies actually here. She wanted this dress, and I knew I had the dress because it was like I was like, I know I have this dress. Like I remember visibly seeing the dress, like packing it up because I have everything packed in these like little containers, like these they're like from Amazon, they're on wheels and they can go under like my bed. So they go underneath our like fold away. Some of them do. And then I take it out whenever someone purchases something, I take it out of there and I spray it and I steam it and I let it sit and then I steam it and then I package it up and send it out for you guys so that it's nice, fresh, and ready to wear for you. But she ended up getting a different size in the dress and that ended up fitting her, which was awesome. And then 2 weeks later, I found the dress. It was just in a different bag. I just happened to move it away from the other dresses. Like, why would I do that? I don't know why I did that, but I did. But I was really glad that she got the dress. So you're the oldest of 7 and you have 1 little brother. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. My brother has 5 though. Cheapest thing I sell. Earrings, I would say. I have some earrings that are like little studs. They're like $6.99, I think. And then I have some bracelets. I think they're like 3 for no, I think those ones are a little bit more. They're like 3 for 18, I think. I've had this store since 2021. I was working for a boutique company. They were the fastest growing in America. And I Googled that real quick and I'm like, no, they're not. To the other manager that I used to be really good friends with. And I was overworking myself like really bad, really, really bad to the point where I dropped, like I went from 140 pounds to 105 or 106. Like I was a speck of dust and nobody was noticing it. They were just working me more and more. And I'm like, I was getting upset because nobody was noticing it. And I'm like, someone noticed this. Like I was like yowling pretty much, like, notice this. And I kept asking Vincent, I was like, I don't know if I can work this job, but I mean, I have to, and it's fine. I'll do it. And he just kept saying, like, you should leave. But it wasn't like, you know how like you want to make sure you're so I asked like 5 or 6 times for like 3 months. I was asking, I was like, are you sure? So I took a week off. I called my district manager. I was like, I need a week off. And she's like, you're not going to leave, are you? And I'm like, no, I don't plan on leaving. I just need a week off. I need to go to the doctor and I need to get my health in order because I had cracked a tooth in the back. It was cutting into my gums so bad that I could barely talk to customers, but I'm still trying to be there. And it was just, bad. So after the week, it was a Monday, some force. I don't know what it was. I don't know who it was, but it was literally like someone was sitting on me and they were like, you're not going into work. You're not going back there. You're just not doing it. And Vincent was like, why don't you start your own company? He's like, you know how to do everything. And that's what I did. I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah. And so I ended up calling my district manager that day and I said, I can't do it anymore. And then the owner's like right-hand person, she reached out to me within 20 minutes. She was like, I'm crying. I can't believe you're leaving. Oh my gosh. Is there anything we can do? And I said, train your people better. Like I had no help. That's what it was. I had no help. I said, just train people better and treat people better, treat people better. So Now they're going out of business. So, and I own my own business, and it's been nice. Yeah, that's what it is. I've used the Kohl soap before. I like it. Serious, I understand that. If you can get even if you can just start walking again, like, a little bit, it's hard, though, to get that motivation. I'm with you right there. Me and Vincent, we're looking at my brother and sister-in-law, and, like, they're 10 years on me, 12 years on Vincent, or something, or 13, and they looked so damn good, and we're just, like, looking at each other like we've gained a little weight. I have the wooden wick ones. Me too, and mine's not finding the time, mine's just getting over there and doing it. And I have, like, a gym, a building over. Like, I have a gym right here. I have, like, 2 yoga mats, I have barbells, I have other weights, and I have that walking pad. That's all I need. I just I'd been doing the walking pad, just not today. I took today off. This girl ain't walking. Well, good. If you ever feeling motivated, listen to some music. That's what I do. I listen to music. Music will get me up and moving no matter what. If I'm feeling like really sad and just, ugh, even if I don't want to turn the music on, just turn the music on. It'll get you up and going. It will. I know true crime. That's how it is with me right now. My nephew was like, my older nephew, he's like, "You still have the gym and everything at your place?" I'm like, "Yep, I haven't been." I used to go religiously. I used to be a gym rat. Like, my little stomach, little six pack. Oh, I was a little itty bitty thing. And as you get older, it's harder to, take off the weight. So here we are. The Not me, Ashley Higgins. The older I get, the worse. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? I need to start reversing backwards, Benjamin Button style. See, that's good though. You took off a lot of weight. That's a lot. I mean, you probably needed to take that off. You're not very tall though, are you, Ashley? Like what, 5'6"? I'm guessing over here, I picture you at like 5'6", 5'7". Oh my gosh. So Ivy, we haven't seen Ivy in a while, but y'all, next time y'all see Ivy in the chat, tell Ivy she be looking bomb. I saw her TikTok. If you're listening, shoot, girl, woo. Remember she got the gastric bypass and she was having all the problems, she was like, taking off the weight really fast, but she was having like problems with like eating and stuff. But like, oh, she looked so good. I said, damn, girl, transition. She did a really good transition. You're 5'3"? Oh my gosh, you're shorter than I thought. I always thought you're like, I don't know, picture you at 5'6", 5'7". Aw, my best friend's 5'2" or 5'3". You're only 5'2" also? I'm 5'8". I'm pretty tall. I'm tall. I'm this tall, if not a tiny hair taller than Vincent. So when I wear heels or boots, I'm usually tall. Yeah, I'm taller than him. But I don't mind. And he don't mind. You're 5'7", Mary Beth? Let me see what else we got up here. Let's see. I was going to show you guys this too. I saw this on the old Twitter. People are saying, I don't know what's going on, but I saw a couple people, that Hannah girl that's missing, Kobayashi. I don't know how don't know how to say her last name. I haven't really listened to anything about her case. I did in the beginning because I was going to cover it, but this was like weeks ago, and then we never did. But I was on Twitter and two different people, and one of them isn't credible, Jennifer Coffindaffer, but one of them is credible. And they both said that she has been taken off of the missing person, like the missing person list. And they were wondering why. So they're wondering, it says Hannah is no longer on the LAPD missing person list. This and other chatter suggests this is coming to an end. I don't know what that means. So I'll keep you guys updated on that little piece if you guys are following that story. If I see anything, I'm getting ready to I'll just see what's going on with her. Okay. Sheesh, Nancy Grace. She just cooked a lot of something. I don't know what are these? Cornbread, something with cornbread on it. Okay, I was going to show you this. At night, and all of them decided to put up a Thanksgiving post, because it wouldn't be Thanksgiving if we didn't hear from them guys and their public update. I don't know. We're going to go over this even more in more depth because I need to figure something out. Like I want to go back to the videos soon or sometime soon of when Nick first came in to the mix. I want to see what he was saying. I want to hear what he was saying again, because we only listened to him once, because I couldn't handle it more than once, probably. Neither you could, you guys. But I want to go back through and listen to him, because there's just some funky stuff going on. So at night, Nick the Hat and Jared Lesniak, they all post the same post at the same time. Like it's almost like one person's doing it and clicking post. Like they all did this at 4 hours ago. Let me see if we can go back to here. So here, this one is Nick the Hat. This one is law offices, 4 hours at night. This is the law offices of Joseph Lesniak reposted it. So one of them is posting it, and then the other ones are reposting it, it seems like. But this is what it says. Now, if I was Katie, I'm not going to speak for Chris, because he's not included in this. But if I was Katie and my son was missing, and I had some clowns out here putting out public updates on my son and putting out some bullshit, like I'm going to read you about this critical lead, I would be, and I don't know what I would be doing. I would be calling Seth Rogers. That's exactly what I would be doing. I would be calling Seth Rogers. That's what I would be doing. And I'd be saying, what in the hell are you doing? Nope, sure didn't. Didn't bring him home. Didn't bring nothing to us but a freaking headache. So it says, this Thanksgiving, as families gather around their tables to share gratitude and joy, we are reminded that every family has a Sebastian. They do. Hey, Ariah, you seen any 15-year-old kids around here? Mia, you see any 15-year-old kids around here? Just you? Okay. No. Everybody's different anyway. There's only one Sebastian. Not everybody has a Sebastian. A teenage boy, a sibling, or loved one who brings light and laughter to their lives. For Sebastian Rogers' family, this year's table feels emptier without him. Sebastian, 15, has been missing since February 25th, 2024, after he vanished without a trace in Sumner County, Tennessee. Despite extensive efforts and the support of the community, Sebastian is not home this Thanksgiving. His family is left with unanswered questions and an empty seat at their table. At least you said family. If you would have said family, I would have been really rocketing off this chair. A critical lead. We are still working to identify an individual seen in the vicinity of the Texas Roadhouse in Hendersonville, Tennessee on February 25th, 2024 between 5:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. Well, that's a long time to be just hanging out by the roadhouse, the Texas Roadhouse, right? Even if you're eating. Even if you're working, that's a long shift almost. That's a shift that you'd be cutting from. Like if you were leaving, if you were working a night shift only or a double. Sebastian appeared to recognize this individual. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I missed a spot. This person briefly interacted with Sebastian's mother, Katie Proudfoot, in an exchange lasting under 1 minute. How do you know that? If you're looking for somebody between 5:30 and 10 p.m., who's this other? You're saying this person had an interaction with Katie, but you would have known the time if you know about the interaction, right? If you know that there's an interaction, you would say, oh, this interaction took place at 7 p.m. We're looking for somebody that was there at around 7 p.m. Not between 5:30 and 10. That makes no damn sense. You're making this up. This is made up. This is make-believe. This is Nick's make-believe tonight. Make-believe land. I mean, really. Think about it. Just this person briefly interacted with Sebastian's mother, Katie Proudfoot, in an exchange lasting under 1 minute. Then they need to give you this. Look how it's bold, because they need it to be bold so that you'll think that it's true. Sebastian appeared to recognize this individual, but did not wave or engage in unusual behavior for him, according to his family. According to who? Like maybe he wouldn't have waved. I wouldn't have. If Vincent got out of the car, was talking to someone, I ain't waving. I ain't waving nobody. The individual waved goodbye. See, they have all this information too. But Sebastian's lack of response has only deepened concerns about this critical moment. So it went from being a brief interaction to critical moment, all within one sentence or two sentences. Good night, Nana. Right? And no, this is, no damn yeah, me too. I'm over it. I've been over it. I just happened to read this on Twitter right before I came on, and I was just like, oh my goodness. They're just like making up stuff just to make it up. And it says, the individual waved goodbye, but Sebastian's lack of response has only deepened concerns about this critical moment. Like, oh my gosh. This person may hold important information about the events leading to Sebastian's disappearance. I bet it was somebody at the freaking Texas Roadhouse trying to bum a cigarette off Katie or something on their break. Hey, lady. Hey, over. And she walks over and he's like, do you have a smoke? No, dude, I don't smoke. Oh, okay. Thanks, ma'am. I don't know. That's what it could have been, though. And I would have been under a minute. Like, but they might hold important information about the events leading to Sebastian's disappearance. A brief interaction at a Texas Roadhouse. Okay. It could, but they're making this up. It really. Identifying and speaking with them remains a priority in our ongoing efforts to bring him home. What are you going to do? Why doesn't the TBI have this information? Why do you need to identify and speak to this person? You're not allowed, Nick. By law, you are not allowed to be invested in a missing persons case like this. I don't know how he's getting away with it. I don't know why his probation officer is saying, sure, go ahead and run amok. But they're letting them. Description of the individual. See, they have a description and everything. But they need people to, between 5:30 and 10, they need somebody to identify them. I just don't get it. Design. Okay, the individual is wearing a distinctive olive or military green hoodie with the following features. Oh, God. Everybody throw your green hoodies away. If they're green or olive, don't just anything that's green, just throw it all away. Design light colored angular patterns prominently visible on the chest area, appearing geometric or stacked in shape. I'm not, I own a business and I'm not reading that. I'm not seeing that in my head. So that's not good. Casual fit, likely with drawstrings or folds under or folds near the hood. That doesn't make any damn sense. Style. He has a casual fit. He's a casual fit. Likely with drawstrings or folds near the hood. What does that even mean? I don't think that, like, I've never seen, like, foldovers before on a hood. Maybe. I would only think there would be drawstrings. I've never seen, like, where it looks like, I don't know, where it looks like a polo shirt. How you can help. As we give thanks this holiday, let us remember those still waiting for answers. If you have any information about Sebastian's disappearance or this individual, we urge you to come forward. It gets better. Sebastian's absence is felt deeply today. As you gather with loved ones, take a moment to think of Sebastian and the many missing children across the country who are not home this holiday season. Everyone has a Sebastian, a child who brings warmth and light in their lives. His family deserves answers, and together we can bring him home. Well, that's the best thing I've heard you say this whole time. This is what I need you to hear. We are incredibly grateful for the public support and patience. We encourage anyone with information to come forward and join us in this mission. Together, we can bring Sebastian safely home and establish a legacy of hope for others. Bing bong. Together, we can, this last sentence, together we can bring Sebastian home safely home and establish a legacy for hope for others. They're getting that 501c or whatever it is in order. Man, they crooked. They crooked. They crooked. And then they have a new poster. It looks like a new picture of Sebastian. Looks like maybe something him and his dad did together. I don't know. But yeah, they just look at this. At night, God put your symbol on there, your little emblem logo. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then every missing person flyer changes a little bit. I'm going to collect them all too. And I wanted to do that and just show you guys. They're all descriptions a little bit different. Sebastian was last seen near this is from the At Night company, but I want to read this right here, the yellow part really. At Night Private Intelligence increased their contribution to the reward, now offering an additional $150,000, bringing the total reward to $200,000. For details on the reward, visit oneworldmedia.com. Oh, okay. And then where do we go from here? Maybe this. 6 days ago. Media and legal inquiries. Law offices of Joseph Lesniak. This doesn't tell me nothing. Okay. This is just what it was like. Just reading to see if there's anything new, but no. No early significant leads materialized. No leads at all have like really materialized. Even the kid that they said what they thought was Sebastian in the other state. Chris and Katie were saying they didn't think it was Sebastian. The only person who thought that was Sebastian was Seth. And then everyone on the internet, except for me, I didn't think that it was Sebastian. I mean, I know some of you guys didn't think it was either, but I mean, I just didn't think it was. I like how they like just word things though. It says, however, recent reports suggest a potential connection to trafficking networks and cartel related activity. Okay, someone like myself, I feel like I don't like calling people. I don't want to call people on people, but what? Sheriff Craddock, you want to talk about this one? Do you think that this could have anything to do with trafficking networks or cartel related activity? Because I don't. I sure as hell don't. What would the cartel want with a kid that's Sebastian's 15 years old? No. I'm sorry, but no. The cartels are taking babies. They're rugging babies and they're taking them over the border. And they're rugging them so that they don't wake up and say, hey, you're not my mommy or daddy. I think me too. I don't believe nothing for nothing. I don't trust nobody no more. Dog the Bounty Hunters team is also actively involved. Tell me how many people has he captured since Beth passed away? None. How about in the last 10 years? I mean, 20 years. Dude, dog hasn't caught anybody in years. He's 71 years old. He's not going to be able to catch a cold, let alone a kid. And even if he did, let's just say, like literally, let's just say he's out deep in the woods and he did come across Sebastian or something. And he said, hey, kid. And there went Sebastian, just ran off. An old dog wouldn't be able to run after him. Knowing dog, he'd have a taser or something. And I'm not kidding. Dog, he would. He really would. But yeah, that's all that they're really talking about is just that for now. That's all I saw that I wanted to show to you guys. Let's refresh the page, see if there's anything trending. Probably not. It was all about war, and I don't like that. 10-year-old alone at border after what? Smuggler abandonment. Okay, well, maybe a 10-year-old. Well, look at me over here getting told. Look at this. Crying 10-year-old boy found alone by Texas state troopers on Thanksgiving at U.S. border after human smugglers abandoned him. That is terrifying and terrible and so sad. The El Salvador boy was sobbing, trying to find his parents who had already entered the country. Oh my gosh, that's sad. I don't want to hear his little voice. I can't do it to you guys, not today. But that's sad. So why? Oh, no, I know it's bad, Mexico, but your children are more important. If I had someone smuggling me in, I'd make sure my kid was with me before I exited. Let anyone leave. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't just smuggle me over and then be like, "See ya," and then not know where your kid is. Right? I would go back over the border. I'm sorry, smuggled or not. I know that they save up their whole life savings to do this kind of stuff, but that's your child, and he's 10. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Oh, I didn't even have the page on, so that's good. You guys didn't have to see it. I just had to tell you about it. I thought I had the page on there, so. Or maybe I did, but no, that's really sad though. Look what Nancy Grace made though. On the bright side, she's making something. Look at her little. I have those. Oh my gosh, they're salt and pepper shakers. I have almost the same ones. These little turkeys down there. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Tomboy. It's good to see you. Yeah. I think it is with him. Yeah, exactly, Vicky. Exactly. That's what I said too. He's like, oh, I've caught 10,000 people. No, your crew has. And Beth did a lot of the heavy lifting. She did a lot of the bonds and everything. Ashley and Beth made dog. He ain't shit. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. No leads, just groundwork for lawsuits and movie scripts. Yep. That's exactly right. And I mean, it's working to people's benefits. Some of these people, are making a lots of money. I'm like, ooh, okay, I'll look at it. So what's this dog doing behind me? She's being weird. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Oh, here, I'll show it to everybody if you don't mind. Look at those kids. Those are some happy kids. Okay, who's the youngest one? The youngest little girl on the end. She's everything. She's look at this picture. She's everything. Is it okay if I show everybody? I don't think Ashley would care. But whoever the little girl is right here, she's literally giving life. Like she's just so happy. Like are they tickling her? She's making me want to laugh. Like looking at her makes me laugh because she's so stinking cute. Delilah, that's a cute name. She's 2. Oh my gosh, you can tell. You can tell she's like 2. She looks sweet. She looks very sweet. Yeah. I loved Beth. Me too. They're cute, Ashley. Oh. They always are so cute when they're that young. Before during the picture, but before they take the picture and after the picture, they're all, yelling at each other. I don't want to touch you. Don't touch me. That's how my nephew used to be. Oh, Dahlia, like Dahlia. Oh, I like that name. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Let's see who else is on the Facebook on YouTube. I mean tonight. See if anyone's on. See if there's anything. Everyone's been pretty quiet today. Which is, I don't know if they're hanging out with family or if they're just staying off of YouTube. Yeah, just Queen Bee's live. That's the only person I really see that I would know. Oh, and Six Up Media and Watts is live. And I don't know who Prayer Garden is, but they're live. But I know that they do a lot of Summer Wells, or that's strictly Summer Wells, I think. I didn't watch the Macy's parade. They mean as shit, every one of them. So are mine. I should have got some pictures. They're adorable. Well, I commented on my nephew's Facebook. He's riding in a work van and I didn't know. And it's like there's black meshes behind him. And I'm like, bro, why does it look like you're riding in a cop car? And I put that on his Facebook. He's going to be so embarrassed when he sees it. Mhm. Oh, that's really awesome, Ashley. That's really cool. I didn't watch it. I normally do. All things Ladybug. Well, I think I'm going to jump off here. The dogs, I have to take them outside. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. They did so good when we weren't here today. Like, I set up our camera out in the living room, and we normally don't have it up because, like, it'll give me an alert every time someone walks by it. And I just don't want to turn the alerts off, and I don't want to, I just unplug it. Well, I plugged it in today, and I had it all set up for the dogs. And they kept coming over here into this room. And I'm like, what are they doing over there? Like, was so like getting paranoid. I was like, is she chewing another pillow? Is she chewing the couch? Like, like this chair back here. I was like, is she chewing that chair? Like, I don't know. But she didn't. She didn't chew anything. She did really good. I do spoil mine so much. Like, but this year, not so much. They're all getting older. Almost 30-pound turkey in the oven. Man, sounds like something my mom would make. My mom made a big old turkey like that. Yes. Yeah. There's so much anger and hate when I clicked on that. Oh, then I seen you laugh. Oh, thank goodness what Thanksgiving should be. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of thought the same thing. Well, and that's just like, there's like certain types of things like, you just don't put out you right away. You hold them back. Like we did with, Jillian's autopsy. We wanted to hold it for a little while. We already knew that Veronica's had been put out too to her family and stuff, but it wasn't going to come out to the public for 6 months. So that's why we read her so much faster than we did Jillian's. But I just wanted their family to have time to kind of read over those because they were so bad. And I was like, I don't want to read them and then hear this first thing on my channel, Oh, wow, Tomboy, you had a lot of people. We had, so there have been my brother, me, Vincent, Danielle, and his girlfriend, Dominic, Lena, Laura. There was only 9 of us. Wow. We were missing a few people. That's okay though, Everybody's busy with life. My brother actually, he just went to Tennessee a couple months ago. He was telling me he really liked it. I was like, I want to go. Or, before the hurricanes, he went. This is a really good community. Like, and bless you too. Like, it's a really good community. I can't say I'm just here. You guys are, you guys bring it. You guys, I don't know. It's a safe community here. No one yells at people here. No one, I don't know. People get recognized. Even if it's a full chat and we're flying through, I'll at least try to like say hi to everybody or acknowledge you guys. And if I don't, it's because we're that full and I'm just nervous and I'm trying to not, mess up. But normally the more people in the live, the less nervous I get, which is weird. It's kind of weird. Six dozen rolls and not one left. I was eating one on the way out of my brother's house. I grabbed one. I was eating it on the way to the car. Because I don't like a whole lot of stuff. Like, I'm real picky, and I wasn't really that hungry. And then as soon as we were leaving, I was like, oh, now I'm getting hungry. Vincent was eating candy and everything else. He was eating them out of house and home. I was like, I'm just going to leave you here. He would have fell asleep in my brother's recliner. When is episode 2? Tomorrow. For the Piketon. I think we'll do that tomorrow. I'm just as excited as you guys because I'm not gonna go ahead in the podcast part. I don't think. I don't know. I might. I kind of like to watch the podcast with you, but then again, I want to be able to get other things to go with it. So I might watch a little bit without you guys. That way, and the pictures will like line up better. But I'm excited. I haven't watched any of the there's 4 seasons of this. We watched this particular podcast in the Idaho case, and it was really good. Like they got their information pretty correct. I mean, I would say, everyone makes a mistake. I don't remember it, but I'm sure they did make a mistake here or there. But then I just, have to know the case. That's what I love about this, like doing true crime too, because you really do have to know a case because sometimes like even Nancy Grace gets it wrong and I have to correct her. And I'm like, if I didn't know what I was talking about, then I wouldn't be over here correcting on Nancy sometimes. But I try to do as much research as I can. My brother asked me today, or my sister-in-law, she's like, do you just research your cases or what do you do? I said, well, I said, if they're trending, you kind of know the story, the shell of it. and then you can just, deep dive in from there. I said, but if you're coming in on a case that's like already been a case for a long time, it's harder because, you're trying to get that research back from that time. Like I'm trying to pull clips and stuff from 2016, when it happened, instead of, 2024 clips, because that's just going to tell the whole story. We want it to be in bits and pieces. So no spoilers. That was funny. Somebody came in, or it was Doodlebug. Someone came in last night and was trying to do spoiler, and Doodlebug was like, no spoilers. I was like, thank you, Doodlebug. I was laughing in my head. I thought it was funny. Oh, thanks, Canadian Nana. That's very nice. We do have some good chatters in here. Hey, Sunday Doodles. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, wow. Man, you guys had the booze at your place, Dark Willow. That's where the party was today. I told my brother I want to go to somewhere like in Tennessee once everything kind of gets rebuilt, and where we can help, go to the smaller towns, give our money there. Because like we want to go somewhere where there's like I want to go somewhere mountains and stuff. That's not California. That's not California. I mean, I do want to go to California. I'd go to California right now, but I want to do both. I want to do both. But California first. Vincent needs to see his mama. We could do a meet and greet sometime. We'd have to like meet somewhere. Like we'd have to like plan it like, a year or 6 months in advance. We'll have to like think of some places to go. Really? I wanted to go to Gatlinburg. That's where my brother went. He loved it. He said that if you go like outside Gatlinburg, he's like, it's a lot of more partying and like, more like drinking, more food. And my sister-in-law, I guess, was on a specific diet when they went. And so it was kind of like, I don't know. It was like, food down in, I'm sure food down in Tennessee is great and amazing, but she was on a certain diet. I don't know what it was, but she looks great, whatever it was. Family oriented. Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to let me know, Ashley. That sounds good that they're going to rebuild. And I mean, it is going to be better than ever. It's going to be all brand new. And, try to think of the positive. I don't know. I can't think of the positive whenever I close my eyes and I think of that picture of all that water running down that hill and like North Carolina and just taking y'all out. Like it's just, we had a tornado here once and I thought that was bad. And I didn't have to pick up anything, no brush or nothing. They were all out doing it. But I think I thought it was Denver. Yeah, I think it's Denver. Because I told Vincent we go to LA in September normally. I said, what if we like drove back and brought his other car back? Because he has like a car that's just sitting out there. It's brand new car. Not like brand new now, but it's no miles are on it hardly. And it's just sitting there. So we might as well put some fresh new wheels on that bad boy and take a road trip home. Yeah. It's weird, but has the water like receded like all the way? Yeah, Denver again. They did Denver, then they did somewhere else, and then they did Denver again or something, I think. It was somewhere else, my first year. Wasn't I can't remember. I cannot remember. I can't remember. Nashville last year. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Denver, maybe, then Nashville, and then maybe Denver again or something. The water was gone within 20 hours. The destruction is still as fresh as the first day. Wow. Where do you guys get your shit? Like, literally, where do you get, like, your toilet paper, your food? Are they bringing it all in for you guys? Do you have to go to, like, a station and be like, "This is what we need. Can we have this?" You already got 5 eggs today. You don't get another thing of eggs? I'm really curious. I couldn't imagine. Your whole life. And y'all didn't have no I mean, y'all didn't know. I mean, there was no planning for that anyway. Even if y'all knew you could save your lives, but there was nothing else you could have been able to would have been able to save. There's my brother. Hey, Anthony. Happy Thanksgiving. We're talking about rafting. The amount and the hurricane. The amount of volunteers has been overwhelming. That's amazing. Who's DB Cooper reborn? Hello, welcome in. Is it Aries? Aries is the one that changed his name. How many times can you change your name, though? I wonder if you could change it after a certain time. Cover blown. What happened, Canadian grandma? Oh. Oh, in Denver? Oh, see, I can't remember where they were. Is there 2 a year? Is there 2 crime cons a year? Is that what it is? Because Dolly was there. Our friend Dolly, remember that girl came in the other night and said I was just as bad or worse than Dolly or something? Made me laugh. It made me laugh hard. I made me go over to Dolly's live and check them out and it made me laugh. Oh gosh, she just got a new car and it still hasn't been found. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You were right there. I mean, I'll take a tornado. Yeah, I'll take a tornado over a hurricane any day. Yeah, I would. A tornado here, you know what I mean? Like here. Don't put me in Tornado Alley or anything. But like, because when we had our tornado here, like we were still safe. It like I don't know how we didn't get as much destruction as anyone else, but we were really lucky. I slept through it. Mary Beth, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure you look very pretty today too. Hey, pancakes. Yeah, ooh, don't do any more recoveries. Hurricanes, yeah, water. I don't even like the ocean anymore since the Titan imploded a couple years ago. We watched that. Remember we were watching that? I was so infatuated with that thing. Like, because remember they were like down to like it was like 2 hours and 1 hour of oxygen, and we were just like watching the time, like, oh my gosh. But it had imploded. Ever since that, and then I looked up what imploding, like something imploding, what it looked like, and it was a gas truck or something that like, that a semi that carries like, gases or something in it, and it imploded, and I played it for you guys on here, and I was like, "That's what that means?" And I'm out. I was done. I'm terrified of the ocean and what's in it. I mean, that Titanic can stay down there. That's where it belongs, I mean, that's where it went. That's where its journey made it, it go. Leave it there. They're still talking about bringing it up. Wouldn't that be cool, though? I think that'd be really cool if they could bring it up. For my evil base to take over the world or for Aries to spread peace and awareness. Oh, I don't know. Ooh. Did you know they just found something they think from DB Cooper's? I think it was his luggage or something. Let's look it up. Parachute, I think. Now, how did they find this? Look at this. Oh my gosh. They think no. No way. We're gonna have to go over this. Oh, it says a pair. Okay, let me pull this up. Oh my. I mean, but anybody could say this, but I mean, why would you? But why? I mean, why wouldn't you at the same time? A pair of North Carolina siblings believe their late father is the elusive DB Cooper, the skyjacker who infamously, I can't say that word very well. Sorry about that. Leaped out of an airplane with $200,000 in cash during the 1971 heist. Shantae and Rick McCoy III claim their father, Richard McCoy Jr., is the fugitive after allegedly finding the suspect's parachute hidden in their home, and the New York Post reports. What? The case remains unsolved 53 years later. Wait, these are sketches of both DB. Okay. The unknown thief who used the name Dan Cooper took passengers and crew hostage aboard Northwest Orient Flight 305 before jumping out and disappearing somewhere between Seattle and Reno, Nevada. Wearing a business suit, he passed a note to the flight attendant stating he had a bomb in his briefcase and wanted her to sit with him. All right, let's see here. Authorities said that he then opened his briefcase to show a bunch of wires and colorful sticks. He allegedly told the flight attendant to take a note to the captain demanding 4 parachutes and $200,000 in $20 bills. Wow, how are you going to strap that much money on you? The case prompted one of the longest and most exhaustive investigations in FBI history. The McCoy said the FBI searched the North Carolina home and took possession of the parachute in 2023. Well, why are we need DNA? Rick McCoy III also provided investigators with a DNA sample. The McCoy siblings said they've known the truth about their father for years, but talking about it remained taboo in their family. Aviation YouTuber Dan Greider, who has seen the parachute, believes it's the one used in the heist. Wow. That's some of the money that they found. Because he didn't get all the money. I forget how much he got away with. That rig is literally 1 in a billion. Oh, wow. The stash of money was found buried along the Columbia River near Portland, Oregon in 1980, but the FBI continued its manhunt. Wow. This case is the only unsolved skyjacking case in U.S. history. Let's see. It says Richard McCoy Jr. pulled hijacking in Utah 5 months before or after the DB Cooper incident. The Post reported he was sentenced to 45 years in prison for the Utah crime, but later broke out of federal prison in Pennsylvania with 3 other inmates. 2 of the escapees were caught within days, but McCoy died 3 months later in a shootout with the FBI in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Wow. And then in 2016, the FBI stopped looking actively into the case. So I want to know about this parachute. I want to see a picture of the parachute. I think there's one, right? Is this it? Maybe this is it. Look at this garage. It just looks like it has a bunch of all like old war stuff. Like, look at these green things in the back. Those even look like they could be like something from the war that you would hold your your bullets and stuff in. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those metal boxes. The Forever Aries and his army of variants. I like that one. Aries, that's a good one. What is it? Oh, is there a documentary on it? I didn't know. Oh, we'll have to watch that. I do like DB Cooper though. I'm into that stuff. Ammo boxes, yeah. Just like an ammo box. Yeah, that's what that looks like kind of, but so I mean he could have had that parachute in there from that long ago, and them kids never went in that garage probably. Look at it. That was probably dad's storage, Don't be messing with dad's stuff. It's dad's old military stuff. I don't know. This is amazing though. Can you imagine? And then, has anyone heard about what's her name? Amelia Earhart. They thought they found her plane, but I haven't heard anything else. Let's see if they 2 days ago. Oh my gosh. But it's not. That's sad. What did they find? Because that looked like it. Oh, this is a really long. It says that they learned that the target was, in fact, a natural rock formation. However, they added that the team is continuing the search for the famous wreckage. But I mean, look at these pictures. It did look really similar. But these do look like the wings would have been down. But I mean, they would be down like that if they would have went into the ocean, I guess. Well, I thought we were going to see something like happen in that case in my lifetime. We might still, but it's just crazy. Ashley, I love me a good ammo box. You would never go into your dad's work garage. Yeah, I would go into the garage. My dad had like a garage. I mean, it was like he would hang out in there every once in a while, but he didn't hang out in there as much as he should have for having a garage, for always wanting one and finally getting one, Oh, sweetly morbid bear. I'm grateful for you too. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in. It's good to see all of you guys tonight. It is good to see you. I think I'm going to jump off here though and let these dogs out. I can't believe they made it this long. It's been 2 hours. They've been doing good. They're both like sleeping. Oh, they get like that whenever we leave, my one dog, Mia, you'll see it in her face. Her eyes will get red around it and her mouth will get like red or like pink. And it looks like she's stressing. And that's what I tell her. I'm like, you're stressing out. You're stressing out. It's cool. It's cool. But they're so used to me being here. It's like, I'm like, why can't we have like at least one good one to where we could take one with us? But they're both bad. They're both bad. But no, they're not bad. They're very good girls. But thank you guys all for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably do a day live on the other channel. I want to do a live over this argument I saw go down on YouTube, and it's just hilarious. I just want to laugh with you guys about it. So we'll go over that. Maybe we'll go over that tomorrow during the day. And then tomorrow night, of course, I'll be back on this channel to do our true crime content. We'll do Piketon. We'll go back to Piketon since we were doing that the other day. And we'll start on episode 2 of the podcast. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or you just don't live in the country to celebrate, or whatever it is, make sure you take some time for yourself. You still have an hour and a half to do something nice for yourself today. So make sure you do. But I appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you guys all tomorrow night. Have a good night. Bye.